Hey, I just thought you guys would like to see my Galco KingTuk, not to be confused with the Crossbreed Super Tuck. Well, probably not. Well, probably, yeah, it's probably supposed to get you confused with the Super Tuck. You see, Galco started making this one after the Super Tuck became so popular, the Crossbreed holster. Okay, see, this is Galco. This is right up here, and also on the bottom of the hardware. I guess after the Crossbreed came out and started becoming such a success, Galco decided to make a holster somewhat similar to theirs, so they made a hybrid holster with kydex and a piece of leather. This one sells for $50, so it's a little bit cheaper than the Super Tuck, but it's still a nice little holster. You got this black Napa leather on the front, and on the back you have this like a saddle leather. It's smooth, but you know, it has a nice feel to it. And then you have this stitching around the outside, holding the two pieces together, and then over here it's really smooth, kind of like a, I'm not sure if there's like a glue or something around there, some kind of laminate, but it holds the pieces together really nice. This one's made for the Glock 19, but I think it'll fit a 17 or a 26. Also, probably a bunch of other Glocks. Alright, nothing in there. So, the kydex is molded around the gun, and it's held in really by the trigger guard over here mostly. But it's a really nice fit. It's perfect. And then you have a little opening over here for the sight, so it doesn't smack into that. That wouldn't really make sense if it wasn't there. And then you have these clips. You can adjust them if you want the gun to cant a little more. See, as it is with the hardware all the way at the bottom. Let's see. See, it'll cant forward just a little bit. Okay. And you can adjust them so you just get a little more or a little less. Okay, but I think the way it came is just fine. Just like that. The clips themselves are made out of, looks like really thin aluminum. And they're held on by these two screws over here so they can't turn at all. And the kydex is held onto the leather with these 6 rivets. Okay, so it's pretty secure, it's not going to come off. What really turned me off about the Crossbreed was the price. I didn't think it was too much. I thought it was, well, maybe a little too much compared to this one. This was $50. But the Crossbreed Super Tuck, they have a few more options. Okay? If you want to get this cut out here, what they call a combat cut on their website, they wanted to charge you an extra $10. So I thought that was kind of stupid, so I opted not to get it. But this one, I mean, I never seen the Crossbreed in person, but I thought, you know, it's probably something similar to this. Okay. And I've heard of Galco, you know, they make a lot of holsters, and they seem to be a pretty good company. So I think that's just about it. The only problem I really have with it, well, it's not really a problem, but the only thing I really noticed about it is when you put the Glock in here, the slide lock kind of pushes into the leather, see? So you have this little notch in there. It's not a big deal, but it's kind of, the black leather is coming off the saddle leather a little bit. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with it. It's a pretty good holster, especially for 50 bucks. You know. And they also sell different clips, like C clips, that you could get off their website, which are probably not too much money. Oh, and of course, yeah, I didn't mention this. It is tuckable. Not that I tuck my shirt in, but it is tuckable. It's called the KingTuk. So you can put your shirt in here where my hand would be, and this would come over your pants and over your belt. Yeah. Yeah, the only other thing that I wanted to say was if you do wear this holster, make sure you wear more of a squared off belt, something a little thicker, because if you wear a rounded off belt or something that's not as thick, the draw is kind of hard. Okay, so when you're pulling the pistol out, you don't want to pull the whole holster and pistol out with you, you know. So because it's kind of stiff, because you don't have well, it's got to be stiff because you don't have you know, anything holding the gun to the holster. You don't have a snap or anything like that, so it's got to be in there pretty good. It loosened up a little bit because it pushed in on this leather, so it's kind of an easier pull, but not too easy that it's gonna come loose on you. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching.